G'day, this is Jason here from Forex Pipsnagger 2.0. Today is October the 5th, and we last looked at the trades. It was on Monday, so we'll start from Tuesday, and we're looking at the pound yen. So as you can see right here, we had some resistance here, needed to break through it. There was lots of room to go right back up to the upside, so it was a trade. Okay. Stop would have been there. Potential pips, 43 pips. You could have got 1-to-1 win-loss ratio. Then there was a sell. And total pips, 49 pips potential. Your stop would have been 45 pips. Could have got 1-to-1 on that one also. Yesterday was a terrible day, as you can see. It was just chop shop, and you kind of know why it was chop shop, because look at what it did today. They just slammed it down. So anyway, there was no trade here because this here was bouncing off of this level right here. There was no buy right here, and there was no sell right here. Okay, right here you would have sold, but you didn't because it bounced off this support. Then we came and slammed it down through the support. This definitely was a trade. When it pulled back up here, you would have sold it, and all that it did is go down 20 pips. And your stop is 25, so you would not have got 1-to-1 on that. So if you didn't quickly do a scalp, which you wouldn't have, you would have got out with 11 pip loss. Now it came down again and did this again, and I wouldn't have done this trade because it was because of what happened the last time and the way it's chopping, I would have stopped. But the general rule is, in my manual, if you do one trade, okay, right here was the one trade, you wouldn't have done this one or this one. You've done this one, you lost, you'll leave the pair alone for the rest of the day. And that's it. That's my rule of thumb. Okay? However, here is the trade of today. You would have got in right in here. And down it went, 149 pips. Potential. Okay, let's look at the pound now. And we'll go back to Tuesday. Back to Tuesday. I believe Tuesday was the 3rd. It was right here. It was horrible, man. Look at this. Look at this. Chop, 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 chop. Holy crap. So on here, okay, you would have done this first trade right in here. You would have got short. You would have got 41 pips. So, you don't usually do more than one trade per pair. So there's one trade. So it would have chopped. You would have won on that one for sure, something here. And then it just chopped around. Then on this day, okay, we needed to break through here. Okay, so there was a buy here, but you had more resistance just 13 pips away. This, to me, would have been very iffy to do this trade. As you can see, it went up around 30 pips. Your stop would have been 20. So if you would have done it, you would have got 30. You would have got your 1-to-1 win-loss ratio. So that's your one trade for the day. You wouldn't have done this sell fake, and you wouldn't do this buy up here either. It's too close to resistance. So it just chopped around. Then there was a trade late in the day, but I don't like to trade at that time. I like to trade between the London session and the U.S. session in here when it chopped like a crazy baboon. Anyway, now today, right here, it went up and over. Let's see, I don't know if you have the correct gap size there. Yeah, we did. We had a correct gap size here. It broke through. You would have bought it right here, okay? You would have bought it right up here. And right here, when it pulled back, you would have got out with a 7-pip loss. Then, if you wanted to take a chance, well, you would have sold it. It would have went down. But if you're only doing the one trade, like I like to do, you wouldn't have done any more trades. You would have lost 7 pips. However, in my manual, I tell you, you do no more than 3 trades in a day. So you can push it. You can do one and lose and then do another, it needs to be in the opposite direction of what the one that you just lost, then you can do another trade. You know, you can do up to 3, but I wouldn't advise doing 3. 3 in this time and age, because it's so choppy at times. That's why if you get burned on one, you just leave it alone. And like in here and over here, you would see that, you know, it would have been wise to only do 1 trade. Let's take a look at the yen now. Back on Tuesday. Okay, there's Tuesday. So, we needed to break through here. To me, it went up too far, too fast. Went up 26 pips. I would have not bought it here when there was resistance only 13 pips away, and it only went up 27 pips. But anyway, I wouldn't have done that trade, but I would have done the sell right here. So I would have sold it right here. Stop would have been 18 pips. Went down 31 pips. You would have got your 1-to-1 win-loss ratio. Okay? If this didn't scare you right here getting out of the trade. That is. Okay, then on the 4th, which was yesterday, there was a sell here. Once it broke through, you would have sold it here. Potential pips is 40 pips. Here's another buy trade if you like to do more than 1 trade. There's 32 pips. Now, right here, there was no trade. No trade. No trade. Why? Because of that. You're not going to buy it here after they sell it off of this high. There's just no way. That's a double top. So you would have left it alone, sure enough, and then it just chopped and went sideways and did nothing. I would have never sold it here either, okay, because of all this in here, okay, this going nowhere, going up and down like 4 pips or something. And again, I wouldn't have bought it here, okay, because of the fact it's only 13 pips away to resistance right here. However, once they see how they slammed it down, look, I'll make it bigger. See how this nice big candle here, it's like the biggest candle of the day? That tells you, hello, some big money just came into the market. Hello, hello. Then you sell it, man, right here when it came back. Potential pips, 29 pips. And now she's raced back up and she's giving a buy trade at this present time. That's the yen. Let's look at gold now. Let's go back to Tuesday, which is right here. Okay? So you would have got short right in here. If you trade at the end of the day, gold is something that trades, that moves at weird times, like at the end of the day when it's about to close. Anyway, there's 43 pips there. And here was a buy right here, or even here, but there was resistance there. I wouldn't have not bought it here. I would have not bought it here either. And here it broke through here and pulled back. This would have been the buy right here on this pullback. And it went up about 27 pips. Then it basically crossed back over where you got break even. Then it gave this nice buy trade up here. I wouldn't have bought it here because sure enough it went through here. Let's see. Yes, it went through here, this resistance. It bursted through. But look how close more resistance is. Only like 5 to 10 pips away right there. I would have not bought it. I would have waited for it to clear through there, then pull back. So I would have bought it right up here because it cleared up through the resistance and pulled back. I would have bought it here, and to the top, it gave you 75 pips. And then there was a sell, okay, here, and it just went down about 35 pips or so. And now today, today isn't pretty. You can see they just, if you look at a daily chart, it looks like it's turning around and going to turn bullish, but maybe not. And people just don't know what to do here. They don't know if they should buy gold or sell it. And this is the reason why it's did this choppy action here today. So anyway, sure enough, they took it up. They're taking it down now. The question is, will they break through these lows here? See how it's struggling here? Don't know. If they break down through here, then they need to go through here, then through here of yesterday, the low of yesterday, and see if they take it down. And finally, take it down to new lows on the daily chart. But anyway, there was a buy here. Once it broke through there, came back down. It went up 37 pips. And now there's a sell right now. Okay, right in here. And so far it's came down 16 pips. But the question is, your stop will be 33 pips. Is it coming down here? I don't know. Wait and see. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next pip video.